I now call the regular city council meeting for City of Abbeville to order, January 20th, 2026, 5:30 p.m. Kathy, please give me a roll call.
Yes, ma'am. Councilman Campbell.
Here.
Councilwoman Broussard.
Here.
Councilman Broussard.
Here.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Here.
Councilman Hardy.
Here.
There you have a quorum.
Having a quorum present, I'll ask everyone to stand for the prayer and the pledge. Councilman Campbell, will you lead us in a prayer, please?
The Lord's Prayer in unison, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Amen. Thank you. Mr. Charles Dill, would you mind leading us in the pledge?
Please face the flag and repeat it, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we move on to public comment, I'll go over housekeeping rules. For those who are not aware, housekeeping rules, any presentations limited to 7 minutes, but we have none today. Anyone with a public comment, you will need to come to the front and state your name for the record. Limit your comment to 3 minutes, and it has to stay on whatever the agenda item is. Also, reminder, we are live streaming as we're required to do by law, so we ask that the audience limit their talking and stay as quiet as possible because it does cause disruption on the recording. The camera is here in the front, so remember when you make a public comment, it will be recorded and live streamed. Council, your mics are on and hot so that people in the lobby would be able to hear. And also, once your item of business is presented, you are welcome to leave. Just ask that you do so quietly as to not disrupt the meeting. If you exit out this side door to my left, your right, it will lock behind you, so you won't be able to come back in, or you can exit through the front doors. That being said, we'll move on to public comments. Any public comments on any agenda item prior to moving forward with the meeting? Hearing none. Personnel, item number 1, to ratify the recommendation to appoint Fire Department Personnel Chief Doris Longlenet Jr. Chief Doris, you have the floor.
Last meeting, I was presented with Mr. Matthew Morvan. He is for your considerations for hiring.
Council, if you recall, last meeting, there was a question because Mr. Morvan had left an item blank on his application. Since that time, Chief Doris and I spoke with Mr. Morvan, spoke with his former employer, and we feel comfortable with his resignation, that he submitted a resignation, and it is my recommendation to go and ratify with the chief's hot recommendation for hiring.
I move.
Second. I have a motion by Councilman Broussard and Councilman Hardy, and a second by Councilwoman Broussard. Questions and comments?
Roll call.
You have a question or comment? Okay. Roll call vote, starting with Councilman Hardy to my right.
Yes.
Councilman Plaisance.
Yes.
Councilman Broussard.
Yes.
Councilwoman Broussard.
Yes.
Councilman Campbell.
Yes.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Minutes and approval of bills. Item number 1, to ratify bills paid in the month of December 2025.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2, to approve the minutes from the regular city council meetings held on December 16, 2025 and January 6, 2026.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none?
Just a fine job that Kathy does with that.
I agree. I concur. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. New business. Item number 1, to rescind the action of the city council meeting from October 21st, 2025, regular city council meeting that surplus the rescue truck from the Abbeville Fire Department. Chief Doris, you have the floor, but please come to the front. I'm gonna let him explain.
Our ladder truck is 20 years old. It's housed at the main station. Our rescue truck goes out as a substitution for the ladder truck often. It's really the main station's main fire truck that responds from that station. Due to the age of our ladder truck, we really need to keep it off the road as much as possible, to limit the maintenance on it and the wear and tear on such a large, and expensive truck that it is. We are, seeking avenues through grant funding for trying to get it replaced one day. The rescue truck is a speedier truck for us to get around town with. A younger truck that we won't have nearly the same breakdown potential and past experiences like we've had with the ladder truck. So it's my recommendation that we keep that rescue truck as the main station's primary truck that they respond from the main station with.
Part of this is, when Chief Doris came on board, we sat down and discussed, any recommendations he has as the interim chief that he wants to bring forward. He questioned why we surplused it. And it is his recommendation. So I told him whenever he had a plan for his trucks to go ahead and bring it forward, we would discuss it. Councilman Blazos, you have the floor.
What is its current condition? The rescue.
The rescue truck's in good shape. It is.
Everything's fine.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
And it carries a lot of equipment on it. We do have a lot of medical and rescue equipment on that truck. More equipment than we'd be able to scatter out amongst the 3 substations.
But that's a primary truck you're using for medical responses, right?
Not so much for medical emergencies, but for crash responses.
Okay.
And it also goes out for fire responses, also for the personnel who are at the main station to get to the call.
The latter is primarily for structural
fires.
fires. So all other calls, they can run the rescue truck and don't have to run the ladder truck if they have the rescue truck at the station,
Correct.
equipped and running. Any other questions for Chief Doris? None at this time. We have a motion and a second. Ready to move forward? All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, wait.
Who needs the motion? I'm sorry.
There we go. We didn't get a motion.
I
move.
Sorry. I went too
Second.
fast. I have a motion from Councilman Broussard, a second from Councilman Blazos. Any additional questions or comments? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. You have the next item 2. Item number 2, to surplus Unit 462, a fire safety house trailer from the Abbeville Fire Department. Chief Doris, you still have the floor.
This was bought with a grant funding, also 20 years ago, same age as the ladder truck is. It did have a good long life, and it did get used in its time. It's been a few years since it's been used, and it's time for us to send it to surplus.
Where is it
time's
housed?
been used. It's outside the main station, or behind the main station. It's a camper.
I move.
Second.
Motion and a second. Additional questions or comments? Chief Doris? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. We have a lot of items that they're going through, older items that he'll probably be bringing more stuff to surplus, whatever needs to be done. And he will be bringing a presentation for the purchase of a new truck or ordering of a new truck, because that'll be in the near future also, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Doris. Item number 3, to authorize the mayor to execute audit engagement letter and the AUP engagement letter with Darnell Sykes and Frederick for the audit of fiscal year ended December 31st, 2025.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments?
Mayor, is that something that we have to vote on every year, because this is done every year?
We do an audit every year of our finances, and this is a standard that we bring it forward for you guys to approve before I execute the contract with them. And the contract was included in the packet. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 4, to approve the recommendation of the Planning Commission from their meeting of December 9th, 2025, to allow the property owner to remove the dying live oak tree located at 1109 South Jefferson, contingent upon review of the arborist report, which we have attached to the packets. And it is the arborist recommendation that it's considered for removal.
I move.
A motion and a second. Questions or comments? I see Mr. Dill in the audience, who is our president of our chair of zoning and planning, if you have any questions, but none. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, to approve the estimate from Broad Point Power Solutions in the amount of $6,172.82 to repair the generator at the city barn. Motion by Councilwoman Broussard, second by Councilman Plaisance. This is the generator, the one that powers the gas pumps. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 6, discussion and possible action to repair Unit 528, a bucket truck in the electrical department.
Move. Second.
Okay, motion and a second. Stuart, you want to say anything?
We have the amount now. We didn't have it last.
It's $16,116.44,
Yes.
and this is a 20-year-old truck, correct?
2010 model.
2010, is that what? No,
15.
15 years, sorry.
Everything.
We will be looking at buying a new bucket, pole truck
Full
for
truck.
the electrical department coming up here soon. Okay, so we have a motion and a second? Okay, any questions or comments for Stuart?
Whatever he needs. We gotta keep the electricity going, right, Stuart?
Yes, sir.
With the weekend coming up.
All right, hearing no further comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 7, to approve change order number 1 for phase 2 of the fiscal year 2023 LCDBG clearance program project. The change order reduces the contract by $11,575.
Second.
Motion and a second. Todd, you want to say anything? It's for backfill of the property and soil quantities, I think.
So we had lump sum prices for the demolition of each of the structures, and then we had unit prices for the backfill, soil and topsoil, and seeding and fertilizing, and this is just adjusting those quantities. Fortunately, it came in under budget, so it's a deduction in their contract price.
Actual quantities used and dispersed.
Correct.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, to approve the payment of partial payment number 1 in the amount of $60,952.50 payable to Pellerant and Sons Incorporated relative to phase 2, fiscal year 2023 LCDBG clearance program project.
Again, this is the payment for the balance of the contract, except for the lien retainage, which will be paid after he presents a clear lien certificate.
I have a motion from Councilman Hardy and a second from Councilman Plaisance. Any questions for Todd?
Bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Hearing none, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 9, to adopt a resolution acceptance, authorizing the mayor to execute an act of acceptance from Pellerant Sons pertaining to the completion of the contract for phase 2 of the fiscal year 2023 LCDBG cleaning program project. God bless you again.
Thank you.
A motion and a second. Did we get a second?
Yes.
Second from Councilman Broussard. Any questions or comments on that one? Hearing none, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Do you know the number of structures in those two now? I know we touched on it yesterday, but I didn't count them.
I have this contract. I don't have the other one. There were 11 structures demolished in this
Chris,
contract.
what's it say at the bottom of that spreadsheet I gave you? I just want to see if it has the number. I don't know if it does. Is it 19 total? Don't think.
You don't have a number.
All right.
It's on the order of 20 structures, though. I think you're right.
All right.
Motion and second.
Motion and second. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 10, to approve payment of partial payment estimate number 3 in the amount of $266,473.39 payable to Glen Leger Construction LLC relative to the Abbeville Christmas Memorial Airport Construction Hangar Development Project.
Move. Second.
Okay, motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
That's grant money, right?
So far, all of these, with the exception of the repairs to our trucks, everything that's been on the agenda has been grant funded. So,
Thank you.
any other
This-
questions? This one has a portion of, maybe a portion of local funds, or no?
It's a very small portion at the
Yeah.
end. This is a progress payment through the end of December. It brings his percent complete up to 61.5%, and he's used about 64% of his time, so it appears to be on schedule.
And I think the local funds that we had to put up to support the project, we're gonna be able to subtract out of the funds that I award this coming year. So we'll get repaid what we pay. We just upfront the money, right?
That's correct. You had to front it and pay it with a future grant.
Councilman Blazelow, you have a question?
Todd, are they finished?
No, sir, they've completed the base work and they haven't put the asphalt surfacing in yet.
Okay, I went up there this morning, that's my district, all that, big pile of dirt, what's gonna happen to it?
Well, if it's not used for dress up, it'll be hauled off. Sure, Chris has got a place for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, thank you.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot.
Yeah.
That's illegal, Councilman. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, do it, did I vote yes? You did. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 11, to approve payment, a partial payment estimate number 1 in the amount of $65,143.75 payable to Tecton Civil and Municipal LLC relative to the air release valve installation project.
Second.
Motion and a second. That's for the sewer line. It's been going on since early 2022, and this is local funds, Councilman. Todd, you have the floor.
This is a progress payment. They're about 60% complete. This was through the end of December. They're actually about 90% complete now. They've got a couple of tops left to put on, and they should be completing the project hopefully this week.
Any other
Great
questions?
news.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 12, to approve payment of estimate for partial payment number 6 in the amount of $508,171.73 payable to Preferred Mechanical LLC relative to the water treatment improvements project.
Move. Second.
Motion and a second. Todd?
Again, for work completed in the month of December by Preferred Mechanical. This brings their percent complete to 14.5%. They've used about 33% of their time, so a little bit behind schedule, but I think as the equipment and material continues to come in, they'll get back on schedule there.
100% grant funded.
Right.
Good.
Questions or comments?
They're expecting to pour the walls of the clarifier on Thursday.
So the clarifier, if you pass by the water plant right now, you'll see it all framed up. It's gonna be a secondary well, it's gonna be the primary when it's done, but it's a redundant clarifier. So we'll be able to do ongoing maintenance as well as have backup systems if needed.
Right.
Okay, any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. That's it for items of new business.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Moving on to old business, none. Departmental reports, engineers. Kim, you want to go first?
I have nothing.
Todd, you have anything? Okay. I know we had some issues with the Lorraine lift station. I'm assuming you and Chris are gonna work on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, anything for Todd or Kim, guys? Council? No? Okay. Attorney board, Public Works Director Chris Gotro.
Yeah, just a few comments. I want to thank my team for taking care of MLK Day yesterday. I was away, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. We had that going on just right here at about 4:30. FedEx hit a pole downtown, a light pole in front of Piazza's, and broke the base of it. So we'll take it down tomorrow and try to get DeHart to fix it for us. So we took the planters off of it so it wouldn't fall during the night. So we have the license plate number, and we'll eventually get them and be able to collect our money for that. That's it. Any questions? Thanks.
Anything for Chris?
You had a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to say what he said, he did a great job
Oh, yeah.
for the
Mhm.
event, which I thought was very good.
Okay. Byron, Parks and Rec.
Byron Dozier, Parks and Recs Coordinator. Bit of basketball update, starting tomorrow, we start our league tournament. It'll be starting tomorrow through Sunday. Sunday, gonna be a iffy depending on weather, so we may have to change game times depending on road conditions or whatnot. Of course, we're gonna take consideration into that to make sure everybody's safety comes first, before a league game.
Right.
But we can go into, Monday, Tuesday if we have to. Other than that, baseball registration is still going until February 27th. Still having some strong registrations come through. Other than that, again, February 20th through the 22nd, we'll be hosting the 8-year-old boys Biddy Regional Tournament here, along with the 10 and 12-year-old Division Credential Tournament. This morning, JPRD East Bank called, so that's another team that's coming in from a far distance that'll need lodging or whatnot. Hopefully we can get some more New Orleans area teams that way, whenever we always go out and support them, our Abbeville teams, that they can come and do the same. Other than that, that's my report for the weekend. Any questions?
Any questions for Byron? Chris has his hand up in the back.
Yeah, I forgot to say with the weather coming up, we are at the water plant planning to put an operator on Sunday. But we're gonna watch the weather as the week goes, so we are prepared for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for Byron or Chris?
No, thank you, Byron.
Great job, Byron. Kristen?
Build us a hotel.
Yes? Okay, Mayor, couple things. Monday, BRG helped bring together the people of Abbeville to honor the life and legacy and teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. through a peaceful walk and uplifting program rooted in faith, reflection, and community. We were reminded that progress begins when we work together and walk together with purpose and love for one another. I extend my sincerest gratitude to the Abbeville Police Department, to the Abbeville Fire Department, to Public Works, to the Electrical Department, as well as my youth council and Christian up here because she worked on her day off. You guys, all of your support and the work that you put in helped make it a safe and wonderful event for our community. So thankful. I'm thankful to you for that. That being said, I have a couple other things. On Saturday, well, actually, let me rewind before I say that. On Friday, January 30th, for those of you who are not aware, LPB was in town and they're starting a new original series called LA 64, where they're going to spotlight every parish in Louisiana, and their kickoff parish was Vermilion Parish. They were in town in November filming Vermilion Parish. That segment will air on February 2nd on LPB at 8 p.m. after the Antiques Roadshow. However, we will be doing a preview party with LPB at the library here in Abbeville on Friday, January 30th. So this Friday, I think this is 10 days from now. Friday, January 30th, 6 p.m. at the library, a preview party. LPB will be there. They'll schedule 2 viewings in case people show up late. They'll be able to run a 30-minute segment, and they'll do a Q&A after if anybody wants to ask questions and answers. So we invite you all to join us Friday, January 30th, 6 p.m. at the library, and then invite you to watch the live airing of the LPB special on February 2nd at 8 p.m. on LPB. Oh. On Saturday, January 31st, BRG will be having their Remembering the Dream Gala at Magdalen Place from 6 to 10 p.m. If you haven't already gotten tickets, I don't know if they're still available, but we encourage you to attend. It's a wonderful event for our community. If you'd like to attend or need more information on Facebook, you can research Remembering the Dream Gala. And also our coffee talk for February 12th will be held at Abbeville General Hospital Auditorium from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. with Dr. Jamie Abair, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at ULL. And then I just also wanted to reiterate what Chris said, cold weather this weekend. So we encourage residents, or actually plead with residents, take care of your property, make sure your pipes are insulated. And if we do have a freeze, check for, when your pipes thaw, please check for water leaks quickly and shut off your water if you have it so we can preserve the water system. That's all I have. Moving on to Chief of Police, Mike Hardy.
I have nothing to announce, but if anyone has questions or anything to ask.
Council, do you have any questions for Chief Hardy?
No.
No? Thank you, Chief.
Yes,
All right, Fire Chief, Chief Doris.
Just as a reminder, again, we are hiring, so if anyone knows, a man or woman who is interested in serving their community, certainly steer them towards the fire station. The openings are there, and we're looking to fill them. We are looking at reviving our social media program in the very near future. That way we could, get our face out there and get the work that the fire department does around town back out in the public's eyes. Thank you.
In the meantime, if you and Christian haven't worked, I know y'all talk, but if you need her to share something on our page, she can.
Excellent.
Any other questions for Chief? I'm sorry, Chief Doris, almost said Beard. Chief Doris? Okay, Councilman Hardy,
I don't have anything there.
Councilman Plazoff,
Nothing tonight.
Councilman Broussard.
Couple quick ones. It was great to see everybody on Monday for beautiful temperatures and skies and MLK Day and all those activities. We are going to be having Sounds on the Square starting in March. That's coming together now, and we hope to see y'all all using downtown when we get to these spring events, Art Walk, Daylily Festival. Downtown is for everybody, and I hope you will come and be part of it. Thank you.
I did neglect to, I don't think I said it, but the youth council participated in the MLK event this year, and it was really, I did say that? Okay, good. As I say, it was really nice to have them there, but it made it extra special. Councilwoman Broussard?
No, I concur with everything that you said, about the Martin Luther King Day. Beautiful day for the community.
Councilman Campbell?
Just one thing, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the Martin Luther King stump speech celebration. And it's just amazing when everyone gets along what can become accomplished. So I thank everybody who donated and hope we are here next year for the next stump celebration. Thank you.
You did a great, good job with your pocket. Meeting is adjourned.